So here we are, it's Friday night. Welcome, welcome. I'm your shadow sister, and in my readings I let your shadow meet your light so you can be whole again. And I took some time to make all this reading because I do one by one sign now, so the reading can become quite long. But when time goes a little bit after the full moon, now theme is a little bit different. I mean, it's a monthly reading for the next month. I do monthly this reading for all star signs. But usually last year I always did a reading on Friday, and I called it like a Friday love reading for the reason that Friday is the day for Goddess Frigg, a Norwegian goddess of love, and Friday name come from that even. So it's very fitting that I do this kind of, these are love readings I do also for all the star sign full moon. So this is a love reading for you, Capricorn, but this is a Friday love reading. And let's see, I have here a special thing for these love readings now that I do for first Capricorn, next hour I do for Aquarius, and then the last hour of Friday I do my time, Belgium time. It's now 9 o'clock, or after 9 in Belgium, in the evening. So the last hour I start with Pisces, 11 o'clock. So I will use for all of the signs now that are the last, the Whisper of Love Oracle as extra. Like normally we have the theme for this month is the shaman stream. So there is this, we are all sacred dreamers, dreaming the world into being. And I was just taking a song, John Lennon's Imagine. So there is this truth that we can connect to the divine with our imagination. And I'm preparing currently psychic toolkit that I add to my spiritual art course. And there is little toolkit how you can be also more psychic, because everybody is psychic. You just have to learn it as a skill. Everything is eventually a skill. So how you use your imagination for you to be more aware, it's something that you can master, and I can help you with that. So anyway, if you're interested, I tag this later, this link of my course in the description box, and yeah, you can then read all the information about that. So let's start. We start first with the archetype cards. So we have here this thing that I want to see. Now is the eclipse season. This reading is about addressing some archetype that you could be aware. Oh, I know this my big stone is not on the table. Wait. It's still in the back. Because today in the park. So my big stone is still in the back. Wait. It is here. I need this. And I have this, maybe this is meaningful. I have a pirate pack. What is inside my pirate pack is, of course, my classic tarot deck. And actually, I need soon the Summons Oracle. Also the book. So I have here the classic. We can verify with this pirate pack. Maybe it's an interesting thing for your Capricorn. It's just come like maybe, who knows, the pirates. You like pirates. I don't know why, but like this back has to be now here. But okay, wait, let's see. The light has to be good. Not be too light, too much light. So here we have now this two. So let's see your archetype card for the long Friday love reading. I know last year I was also in this tarot room. I did reading on long Friday. So you have the whoa. Beautiful. Wow, what a beautiful archetype. I think we start immediately reading about this. Beautiful. Beautiful energy. Love is a vow. If you're married, for example, you make the vow. It's important, the vow you make. I think the vow is an archetypal tool. So this is for you, Capricorn. The vow, the promise, the oath, the contract. When the vow is spoken, the air shifts, karmic ties are formed, and destiny tilts on its axis. Our words and intentions have immense power. There is a reason the great mythic stories of our past often include the recitation of oaths and the mixing of drops of blood as a mark of a union. The tricky part is that reciting the vow, no matter how casually, activates the eternal and unseen forces of the world. The ancestors bear witness. The laws of nature respond. These promises cannot be unsaid or forgotten, so breaking them can leave lingering complexities and loose ends. This card calls us to acknowledge the vow we are living by, consciously or unconsciously, and either commit to it or create a ritual that signifies its closure. You've been underestimating the power of your promises. When light, bearing witness to the shift toward destiny, when dark, unconscious vows, unkept promises, messy karma. Okay. And anytime the energy of the vow is present, we are in the archetypal realm of ceremony and ritual. That means time stands still and anything is possible. Think of the last promise you made. Was it to yourself or another? Has it been upheld or broken? This is now in this eclipse season. Remember your promises, what you promise, and especially we should not break the promise that we make for ourselves. Sometimes we want to please so much other people that we should also keep the promises that we promise to ourselves. We have here a mother and a victim archetype, so this is also focusing on really the safety and security. We have this spread today. I'm gonna take the Morrigan spread for the last signs. I'm not gonna change the goddess now. I'm having also the Morrigan for you today. Some nice wisdom of the crow. This is not a crow, this is most likely a doe and some holy bird. But and it's very this kind of Christian holiday period now, so it fits very well. It's almost like a Holy Spirit. It's here. So let's see. We can already see your shaman's dream oracle. We read it in the end as advice. Today my boy is not here, so sometime I had this situation that I had a time limit. Now I can read. Hornet cactus, resourcefulness. And this was left on the table, so maybe we have to take it. Galactic mushroom, the divine matrix. 24 and 29, okay. So we take them both. So now something is left on the space. I interpret it like it has to come. Then we have this pirate pack here. This is meant for that. Let's put that here. And is there enough light here to see the setting? There's like all kind of things. Little inner child. This is often really family related crystal, so that's why I put a little this kind of snow baby here. Capricorn, you're usually born in the winter, so you're a little snow baby. Let's take the feeling cards immediately of your person, because it's a love reading after all. We have in this Troika box some feelings. Let's start the reading right. Capricorn's person, what is feeling about? Capricorn's person. Capricorn. Okay. Anything else? Oi, so many. No. Okay, first one. So this will be back. And now, look how beautiful is this. Now we start seeing. So we have first happy and joy, peace, happiness, healthy relationship, sunshine, light, emotional fulfillment, and success. Beautiful emotions here. It's very sunny here also. Maybe this is not so negative. The mother is usually connected to the full moon also. Is a energy connected to full moon. The full moon is kind of passing now, but this is the full moon energy usually. If there is this three woman, maiden, mother, and crone, after the mother come the crone. I think we are still in this mother energy. Then Charles Bukowski, it's a poet, and was a Leo, born in 16th of August 1920 and died 9th of March 1994, age 73. And FBI kept file on him as a result of his column Notes of a Dirty Old Man in LA. Because he published Notes of Dirty Old Man in LA newspaper Open City. So he was kind of like a poet, but he was followed by FBI. I see here this thing like, because being a poet is actually, there is a one archetype. You have a vow here. But poet is somebody who is really able to express the freedom of speech. And sometimes poets can really say something that maybe somebody doesn't like. So maybe Charles Bukowski said something that people were a little bit worried that he knows too much. But I'm always talking about having your third eye open. I think when you use this active imagination, when you connect to the divine with your imagination, you just know things. And then poets can express it well. That's the beauty about being a poet. Anyway, then we have here, so your person's feelings were this. Interesting, like FBI. They feel about you like FBI. Women feel unsafe in this world, and good men are kings. These and they are here to make women feel safe. How? They are reassuring constantly, and that's safe and successful relationship. Men has to reassure a woman it's safe to love. Woman can be in her feminine energy when feeling safe, and this has Teal Swan has said this one speaker. So your person feel possibly safe with you, that you are this kind of good man who is reassuring all the time, like that you love them. Maybe the vow is really like you have made the vow, you are committed. The commitment is start of everything good thing. Like you have to be committed and all in if you want to get anything good done. You should not be just like trying. It's like the Yoda is saying, do or do not. Do or do not. There is no try. So you just do it or you don't do it. And you have taken a vow, then you do it. Then heartbreak. Abandon, sadness, grieving, mourning, loss, separation, regrets, crying, intense feelings, broken, alone, and lonely. Maybe there is something can be here because it has to be safe. So maybe it has not been enough reassurance in this relationship, and the man, the masculine, should be more saying those kind of words. So anyway, I think this came for Sagittarius too. Dead serious commitment. Baby, passion, bonfire, baby please, second chance, once in a million, you are my person. This ring is made on hellfire. Very fitting to Capricorn actually. Like you have the Capricorn card is the devil card. So you are like passionately devoted, and you have taken the vow. So yes, this ring is made on the hellfire. Okay. And then I am tiny seed of I am aware of being as ever-present fact into self-awareness. All blessings grow into a center of love in action. So it is understanding that we put some seeds, even of our vow starts. It was this text was even saying, like, when you make a promise, when you make a vow, you put kind of like a seed in action. The universe takes from there. So this has happened, and there is almost like it's not just like a only like this plant. This it's kind of spiritual. There is this bird even flying. Like it's yeah, it's going upward. Anyway, this commitment is supposed to be growing and developing. Whatever magic beans that Jack had the magic beans to put on the ground, it's going. But there's this hornet cactus. Looks very devilish, this one, but we'll read in the end. And galactic mushroom. Oh my god, what the cards are here. Anyway, Zen, just be and receive. Your person feel like the Zen is important in this relationship. Speak only to reduce suffering. Silent is gold, speaking is silver. So yes, in the dragon year is true. It is such explosive energies here, especially what astrological point out now in March and April, that it's better to be silent and not speak if you don't need to, because it can be explosive communication. So Zen, your person also want to be Zen with you. Peace vows also here. There's some heartbreak, but there is also happy and joy. Let's see now. Next purpose card for Capricorn. What is this FBI here? Maybe you are just very expressive, very, very good with words. Even the FBI noticed that. Sensitivity. You are becoming more sensitive and needing to make changes accordingly. I feel like I take another card too. This is a love reading after all, so maybe there is both sides. Healer. You have the spiritual gift of healing and desire to share it with others. Okay. This. I feel like because it's a love reading and we want to have healing here also, we have all these cards coming from the shaman stream. I'm going to take immediately you this love card. Let's see if we read it immediately. But this is now Friday love, so what is Capricorn? Rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. Okay. There is this Zen thing indeed is needed. Maybe there has been heavy work or something, like this is now even Easter holiday. So it is very good to just rest also. It's needed. This relationship. And now I take the Morrigan spread for you. So this is not necessarily love spread, but this is like an interesting message from the crow. I feel like I want to give that to you. Crow's message. Here is this book is Finnish book Varjojen voima by Mary Mort. And here is the Morrigan. So crow lady. The goddess of death and fate. Okay. So this idea is here that Capricorn, that see with the eyes of a crow carry the messages from up and far away, and Morrigan can be very cryptic with answers. So you don't also neither have to be very clear. And you should have a pen and paper and do this automatic writing based on the cards these 5 cards I'm gonna put on the table. I'm gonna say something about it, but you make your own meaning. And it can be really, you don't have to understand, you just automatically write the first thing you think about and let this writing flow freely. And the answers come later clear. So it doesn't have to be immediately. So first question is what the wind is now. Now we have eclipse season. It's kind of changing energy. You have already this woe here present and the resting and being silent and finding peace and healing. But what the wind is bringing you, Capricorn, and what you have to learn next. Let's put this. Whose help you're gonna need, Capricorn? And what is the biggest block? What is the biggest block? Okay, this. And how I get strength under my wings. Anything else? Okay, this one. This should be this one still. Okay. So let's start. Now you can always journal. If things comes upside down, it can be just me with the deck. I think it's me with the deck. So you have an Emperor here. Aries card this season. We have Aries season. I have been saying this, unleash your inner Aries. A boss lady, a badass, somebody who is really having this kind of laser focus and a mind to be this kind of masculine energy to get action, get plans in moving. King of all kings, but this is the woman here. And we also having this boss lady energy. But what the wind is bringing is bringing you this Emperor. So this Aries energy, this heavy Aries energy, and you have to kind of like be the ruler in your kingdom. You have to sit on your throne. You have to rule your kingdom wisely. But indeed, I let your write what is that card for meaning for you, but this is Emperor. This is archetype. Very strong. This season especially. And then what you have to learn next. The Fool. Also another major arcana card. So Fool is a lover. And interestingly, it is when this Emperor is going to this line, where is this happy, Charles Bukowski, safe. This is also, it's totally on top of this card, where is women feel unsafe in this world and good men are kings, there to make women feel safe, and how reassuring constantly. Men has to reassure constantly a woman. It's safe to love, it's safe to be in this feminine energy. This is next to that. So I think you have to be really in your frame. Like masculine thing is to be in the frame really strongly, like a safety, security, because this safety and security is needed here. And the next card is what I have to, sometimes if we are women, we need to be this for ourselves. We need to be in our masculine. But this is somehow present here. And then what you have to learn next is to be this lover, this kind of beginner mindset. Like, okay, serious, yes, but this is really a new adventure, new way of thinking, beginner's mindset. Like when you trust the unknown, magic can happen, because you have intentions, but you let the manifestation happen. If this person wanna manifest whatever beautiful things, you still have to let it be freely flowing these answers. This is connected. This card is now on top of the deadly serious commitment. The commitment is important part of getting anything done, but there is this saying, consistent, committed, imperfect action. So consistent, you have to be consistent, no flaky, consistent like emperor, committed, yes. Imperfect is this fool, in the sense like it doesn't have to be perfect. The perfection kills usually anything new that is gonna be born, because if you don't try, how you have to have failures to master something, and then action. So action is important to take, but fool is usually kind of jumping to it. It's not worrying about it. It's like, let's go. It's just like very eager to try something new, and that's good for you in your love life, most likely, with this love reading. Something new, plan something new, but then still this committed and peace. Okay, then we have whose help I'm gonna need. So this is the Knight of Wands. Is it? Or is it Knave? Oh, which one is the Knave? Wait. Which one was it? Was it the page or the... I'm gonna check now, be sure. These names are different in the deck. Sometimes I'm like confused about the names. Where are you? Okay, so it is just Page of Wands, but it's written Knave for some reason. Page. So it's a Sagittarius card. Is this person the same as the Fool card? But this is the major life event, important cards. You want the life path when you have these cards. They are more stronger. They are part of your destiny. While this is a minor card. So whose help you're gonna need? Someone who is also adventurous. So there is like, this is kind of fool's journey, going on a new path. This is as well. I'm gonna show this let's take now these cards. Classic cards. But yes, maybe it could help you, because this is connected to star sign. So it's a Sagittarius. You need the help of a Sagittarius, possibly. Okay. All these cards drop now. Let me see. Is it coming fast? But both are going to a new journey, or like a travel. Having some new perspective, possibly. Where is that? Here. So here we have, this is this card. I often think about this like Arizona or something. This person is in the dry land, or in Africa possibly even, but somewhere in the desert almost, but dressed very well. This is adventurous person. You're gonna need help for some enthusiastic adventurous person. So yes, maybe I still want to read you this learning card deck, the keywords, because it can be giving you idea who this person could be, whose help you're gonna need. So, enthusiasm. Let's see this. Capricorn. Good news. Someone with good news, shift news, letters, phone calls, word of mouth, fresh, cheerful, childlike, fun, playful, active, optimistic, full of energy, bright ideas, new exciting plans, creativity, lovable, rogue. So someone like that, you need that person's help. And there is even the healer card underneath. Sensitivity is connected to really this kind of understanding the energy. So yeah, maybe some energy healer, possibly, need help. And next thing, what is my biggest obstacle then? Your own devil card and King of Wands. So while this is the childish, more like a beginner person, like having this lover energy also, your obstacle is a king, like maybe I have to read this, because this is often that you have like some addiction to eat too much ice cream, or like some vicious habits. And this King of Wands is usually artistic and very passionate king, fire sign. But why that is an obstacle? Is this the passion is so burning? There is devil is also, the fire is so big. We have this king also here, and this is now your obstacle, this kind of king. Why? Why is that? Let's read this thing. Why that is. So devil, too much ice cream, Capricorn. No matter how pretty or appealing a thing is, if it's control your will, it's not for it. Everything is relative, so even something normally positive may not be in your best interest if it's the wrong time or the wrong amount for the wrong reason. A choice, action, or situation contrary to your best interest. But then possibly that there's this, if this will be reversed, I don't remember how it was on my table, you can always look back. You can mistakenly judge something as bad, negative, or wrong also. So I don't remember how I read now them all right side. But this, something is obstacle that is not in your best interest. Recognize fast what is not in your best interest, let's say. Like, be critical. Then King of Wands. Where are you? Here. Why is this obstacle? Crow is saying. King of Wands helps others to live their passion and realize their potential. Maybe it is really... What is the biggest obstacle? I think it's really this. You have to look into the negative thing about the devil. Devil is your own card, Capricorn card. There can be this egoistic way of being, while spiritual, because we have here a spirit person who can help you, is like a spiritual healer. There is really, you should be aware of somebody who is very egoistic, who is really about egoistic and some not good influence in your life. And often, of course, if you are having other leaders around you, maybe somebody can be very strong frame. The sense like you should be in strong frame, but this, recognize if it's like something that is not good for you. And then that's the biggest obstacle. And then what gives the strength under my wings? So we have, interestingly, we have 10 of Wands is really that you are having kind of harvest. You've done a work, it's coming to a completion. It gives you an eco boost that you get something done, but it means maybe like this picture, many times late hours you come home or something because you have worked very hard. So you're coming like back home late because you have worked very hard, but you have done the work. That give you like a confidence, like. But then moon, it's kind of mystery, emotional, like a full moon now. That gives you strength. Moon is connected to the water and the feminine and the wolves. It's this beautiful space to be. Gives you, you should cultivate maybe this kind of relaxation, that you go to swim, you have this kind of peaceful meditation, possibly even like this. I mean, you respect the cycles of the nature and the feminine and all these like cycles, because moon is completely like a feminine cycle. So if you get some work finished, because then once is totally finishing or having too much ones to carry, yes, but this would be like a positive thing. Celebrate the transition when one project ends, that you remember to relax. And then you have this 3 of Cups, that is friendship. So you get strength being with the friends. There's also this fire here. Here is also a fire. I think about the midsummer fire when I see this. But yeah, friendships, but also this kind of relaxation is important. Swimming and calm waters, and also this mystic. Albert Einstein had said, like, the mystic emotion is the most beautiful emotion. So indeed, the unknown was even coming here somewhere. That you should respect that not everything has to be known immediately. You just kind of have faith that when you put something in motion, you have a commitment, then you have faith enough to see it through. And the end result can be something else. I mean, this rogue here is even looking that direction. The mentor sees this. How beautiful is this? To do a hard work, then like work hard, play. No, wait. Like work hard, play hard. No, work hard, relax hard, and then like be with friends. Friendships are good for you. I think I'm gonna verify some of this still. Where is my little kitty cat deck? Okay, I don't see it. I see only the Halloween deck here now. Ah, here is my kitty. I wanna have the kitty cat. Kitty cats for Capricorn. And here is a moon card also immediately on the bottom of the deck. So this is something, but okay, let's verify. So what is extra to know about this Emperor energy? Wind is bringing you. Then we have here this. Okay. Obstacle. Page of Swords. Beautiful. And Temperance. Wow. Temperance really this equinox eclipse. There is kind of balance kept. Also the angel on your shoulder. Sagittarius again. Sagittarius is yours too. Yes, the Emperor, keep the angel on your shoulder, like this balancing heart alchemy. Like the Emperor, indeed, in the human body, Emperor is a heart. Remember that. You have now the root chakra, Red Jasper, but actually the body, the heart is the Emperor. So this Temperance is always balancing the heart. Page of Swords is beautiful, imaginative communication, that you can think out of the box. You can think something completely wild and new. This communication is really like going to, but there's no limits. Like the poet would come very clear here, like Sarah Bukowski also here, kind of near it. Like allow yourself to use words creatively. Then we have this Fool energy. 9 of Wands. So this is somebody who usually is like stopping to look how much already is like a passion and stuff is done, but still this is a new chapter. Maybe it's kind of foresight a little bit, like this chapter is coming to end, but there is then the new one. How could I interpret this? I think it's just work oriented, very passion oriented, this new chapter in your life. Something growing, because wands are also kind of harvesting. So maybe relationship wise you have got very far. This Bon Jovi song is like what is it, Fate or Living on a Prayer? Is it that? Living on a Prayer? Yes. We are halfway there. So there's some new path, new chapter, but you're halfway there. So your commitment, it's not all from the beginning. It's just like you have this commitment and you can be peacefully about this, that you're already halfway there. Okay. Then we have this. Okay, so the Moon card is clearly here, and healing, a healer, healing. So if you have to learn, find some mentor, is all about the healing. So this is also a healing card, healer. And then the Moon is like a mystic. This person is like having this kind of mystic thing, and that is even looking that direction where the Moon is as well. So the full moon, the cycle, understanding the sensitivity of the certain period, the moon cycle. Maybe you have a moon cycle, you have to really honor your moon cycle. Like a seasonal cycles too. Like what is your emotional cycle in relationship? If you are in the winter, living in this kind of like some winter kind of arguments or something, then the spring comes next. Always understand the season in your relationship, so that you're part of the season. Okay, and then we have here obstacle, Ace of Swords. So maybe some hurtful words, and this was already coming here, that I said like a silence is cold. So maybe if somebody is very charismatic and egoistic person or like artistic, they can be very like using strong words, and those can hurt, because this Ace of Swords is really like a can be information, but can be a lot, like a set. And yeah, if this was the obstacle, just be gentle, be kind with your communication. Set clear boundaries. In the relationship, always should be like if you ever have any issues, always land it back to the fact, like what are the boundaries, what is the like something that is non-negotiable. For example, if somebody knows that, they would never even try that boundary. You have made a vow. If that is important, respect those rules, respect those things. Like those things should be talked about. Okay, then for once, so this is also the community here. Nice. So coming together with the community, this is giving you the crows. Crow is getting like air under the wings, connecting to the people, you know. Okay, so we know this. We have still I'm not going to read any more of this. This is just like a rest and relaxation is essential in your relationship. Now we have these two shaman dream twice. I accepted them both now. Galactic mushroom. I think I start with the horn and cactus because that was first. Resourcefulness. So Capricorn. Blooming through resilience, resourcefulness, discovery. It's really like this person is also in this desert. cactus there. When nothing seems to be happening fast enough, of your ideas have dried up, you begin to question your relevance. During these periods in life, you might feel like giving up, frustrated, and resentful that success will never happen for you. The issue here, however, is a matter of perception. The hornet cactus thrives in the Barten desertscape, offering you the gift of water when all appears to be dry. This moon is totally water. Also with this mentor here. Wait, I'm gonna have to open this again. It says I have one card in hand. Yeah, it's kind of like an oasis in the desert. That's how it feels when you have this healing happening. You're in the desert and there is like this healer. Maybe you should read the Paulo Coelho's Alchemist book. There is some concepts like that. So the gift of water when all appears to be dry. If you look at its body, you see the natural thorns that protect it from predators and elements. What you don't see are the deep roots that extend far into the earth, filling it with continuous flow of water. This succulent is a symbol of resilience, of resourcefulness, of your need being met in spite of appearances to the contrary. It's a reminder of the courage and inherent wisdom needed to dig deep below the less than friendly surface that hides a rich underground world. Can you connect to this magical truth and trust? The desert is a mystical place filled with mysterious creatures beautifully adapted to their environments. The hornet cactus tells you to take heart. This journey is only temporary and you will soon be met with greener pastures. But first you must acknowledge your inner strength and fortitude as you are tested here. Be as cactus, resilient and resourcefulness. Okay. This. And then we had this still extra, the galactic mushroom, divine matrix. Let's see how long is this text, but maybe this can give you like nice advice. So the divine matrix, the intricate complexity of life. You might have been thinking and acting like you were the only one in the dream creating your life. The galactic mushroom arrives as a playful yet potent reminder that you need to get with your higher power. The universal laws are not for your benefit only. The law of attraction does not exist just to serve up your desired outcome. The matrix of consciousness called Source or God Spirit and many other names is intricately woven into life. There is so much complexity that the human mind cannot comprehend all the moving parts. It's really like we are all connected. We are all one, like mushrooms connected. Just as the head of mushroom is clearly visible above the soil, but not the living biome below, the thread-like mycelium of fungi form vast, intricate networks underground, connecting different life forms with one another in a kind of internet of the plant kingdom. Imagine the divine matrix serving the same way, connecting the individual consciousness with that of the divine. The galactic mushroom reminds you that your dreams and desires are heard. This is call for faith and trust. Whatever intention you hold consistently, with hope and faith, first manifest in the unseen realms. Whether or not you can see it working on your behalf, eventually you see the evidence play out in the serendipitous events that work in your favor, seemingly outside of the law of cause and effect. Your most beautiful results are being birthed right now, not just for you, but for the highest good of all. Okay, I think this was the warning about the obstacle that even yourself don't fall to be self-sharing the information and being egoistic or something. It's good for everybody. Whatever you do, the vows you take, you also can help others. So I got extra here, like a little fairy tale card, and I end your reading because I want to give you really this kind of automatic writing pleasure that I don't have to interpret everything. I just give you these cards of fairy tale and an ending card, and then I close this reading like that. give you a couple of fairy tale cards and you can still write about that. Let's see what comes. What comes for Capricorn, little fairy tale. Okay. Still. And then the ending card. So we have here Prison, King, Key, Something is revealed, Cottage, Town. The ending is, and he was reunited with his family. Nice. Very family oriented thing. Beautiful. But you make the meaning of this fairy tale here. Can have a little extra writing practice, and I thank you seeing this. If you liked my reading, give me a thumbs up, and let's see you next month. This was your monthly reading for you, Capricorn. Here. So a little bit closer here. This is your fairy tale. Write about. And here is this little baby family itself.